Hello guys, Standard 6, Chapter number 15, Water and its Importance. So in the previous video, as we have learnt about drought and flood. So let's revise it. What is drought? Drought, that means it is a lack of water. It is caused due to the poor monsoon or below average rainfall, right? So there were so many side effects of the poor monsoon or due to the droughts. Prices of crops rise, wheat increases due to the scarcity of water. Rivers, streams, ponds will dry up and people need to migrate from one place to the another place. Right. Then next was natural disaster. It was about the flood. So what is flood? Flood is called as heavy rainfall, and due to the heavy rainfall the river will be completely filled with water, and water comes out from the bank of river and it washes the topsoil, which is rich in nutrients, right, where farmers are used to grow crops. So now due to the rust of water flow, this topsoil will be eroded, that is called as soil erosion. So in the next year it will be very difficult to grow crops, right? And after the flood, what happens? There are diseases like typhoid, cholera, malaria, and this epidemics of water, right? This is called as, and the regular human life will be disturbed. Schools, colleges, workplace, workshops, offices will be closed during the day of this flood situations, right? Then we have discussed about the conservation of water. So at home we have learned that how can we conserve water at our home. So there were so many ways by which by regular uses we are wasting water in our daily life, right? So by today we will save water. And here second way, at the national level. So at the national level, how can we save water? How can we conserve the water? So first of all, government should build dams on rivers, right? If we discuss in our Morbi town, we have Machu 1, Machu 2 dam, right? Machu 2 is here and Machu 1 is near Wakaner. We can see our Machu 2 dam is filled with water. So this water is supplied to the agriculture purpose, and it also supplies water to our Morbi town. And we should store water in the dam, right? So throughout the year we can use it. Second, every year we should check the pollution of water, right? So suppose due to the factories, if any of the factories releasing their waste in river or in dam, so this water is very dirty, is very poisonous. So we should stop this. That's why this water will be potable and we can use it for our regular purposes. Third one, we should avoid cutting trees, right? Because deforestation reduces rainfall and it changes the climate. So what we have to do, we should plant more and more. We should plant more and more plants during the monsoon season. That means right now this is the time. By this season, by this monsoon season, we can plant more and more trees. That's why we can get enough rainfall. Next one is we should do rainwater harvesting. That means first of all, whatever top roof rainwater we have during the rainy season, we have to collect it and should store in underground या तो in groundwater, right? So what happens by this way, if we store it in underground, if we pass this water in the underground tank या तो in our lake or pond, so what happens, this water will be seepage, water seepage process will be, right? So by the water seepage process, underground water का level will increases. Now about the factories. Before we release factory waste in the form of water, it should be cleaned and recycled. So again we can use this water and we can save water and we can save aquatic animals which are in river and in ponds or in dams, right? Now nowadays government are very serious to protect our planet from the natural resources, because natural resources will be damaged, then it will be very difficult to survive on our earth planet, right? And now there is water footprint. Water footprint means what? There is the one measure by this we can measure that key how much amount of water we are using at our home, house, school or in our daily life, right? So this is a one types of the measure, it is called as water footprint. Now let's discuss about the rainwater harvesting. What is the meaning of rainwater harvesting? Rainwater harvesting, that means we have to store the water. Which water? The water we are getting from the rainfall. So there are two ways to collect the water. First one is surface runoff water, that means surface runoff harvesting, and second is collecting water from rooftops, that means from our terrace, right? Whatever water falls on the terrace, it will be collected. So here first one is surface runoff harvesting. So many times we have seen that nowadays, if we see in our society, in our town, each and every street is covered with a concrete road or slab, right? Or so what happens here, whatever rainfall will be, this all the waters will be flown through the drainage or towards the river. So here will be very less amount of water which can seepage into soil. बहुत ही कम पानी ज़मीन में सीप होगा, राइट? सो अगर हम इस वाटर को फ्लो होने से रोके, सो व्हाट हैपन्स, तो वाटर ज़मीन के अंदर उतरेगा, सीपेज प्रोसेस से ज़मीन में एब्सॉर्ब होगा. सो देयर विल बी रिचार्जिंग प्रोसेस ऑफ वाटर एंड ज़मीन के अंदर जो होल्स है एक्वीफायर से इट विल बी रिचार्ज. तो ज़मीन में पानी का लेवल है वो ऊपर आएगा, वाटर लेवल थोड़ा ऊपर आएगा. मतलब हमें अंडरग्राउंड वाटर निकालने के लिए जो बोरवेल करते हैं उसको डीप नहीं करना पड़ेगा. सो क्या कर सकते, व्हाट कैन वी डू? वी शुड कीप गैप्स between tiles and concrete slab. You can see in the left side there is picture कि ऐसे ब्लॉक रखे हैं, स्पेस रखी गई है जहाँ पे पानी वाटर कैन स्टोर एंड सीप इन द ग्राउंड। सो ऐसे अलग अलग पिट्स, खड्डे या तो कंक्रीट स्लैब में बीच में गैप रखने से वाटर will not flow through the surface of ground, right? It will store and it will start to seep in the ground. So this will increases the water table. Water table, that means what? Water which is present under the ground, it is flowing, right? So this is called as water table. Now here next one is rooftop rainwater harvesting. So what is the rooftop rainwater? So guys, हमारे घर के अंदर ऊपर टेरेस पे whatever rainfall will be, right, that will be collected through a pipe, and by the filtration process, first of all it has been stored in an underground tank, and then it is transported towards the river, or it will be transported under the ground, right? So this will be reverse process. That means घर के अपार्टमेंट के अंदर नीचे जो बोरवेल होता है उसमें से हम पानी निकालते, राइट? सो ड्यूरिंग द मानसून सीजन व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, जो भी टॉप सरफेस वाटर, रूफ टॉप के वाटर जो भी कलेक्ट हुआ है टेरेस में से, उसको वापस बोरवेल में पाइप के थ्रू पास करने से बोरवेल विल बी रिचार्ज. दैट मीन्स level of groundwater will increase, right? So by this way it is very effective process by which we can increase the level of water near the ground, right? Okay guys, then let's discuss these fill-ups. Let's solve it. So take pencil and start to fill it in textbook with me, right? So here first fill-up, during dash the liquid water turns into ice, so it is freezing, right? Second, during melting the ice turns into liquid water. Third one is in condensation process the water vapor turns into liquid water. Fourth one, in evaporation the liquid water slowly dries up and turns into water vapor. Fifth one, in rainwater harvesting water from rooftops and surface runoffs is collected for future use. Now let's solve matching. So first one is precipitation. So it is done due to the rainfall. Now second, drought. So it will be connected with a less rainfall. Third one is transpiration. So it is done by plant leaves. Fourth one, clouds. It is formed by the water droplets. Fifth one, surface runoff is done. That means it can be stored by the pavement and it run around the surface of roads. Okay guys, thank you. Have a nice day.